Chapter 3, Diversity in Living Things and the Classification. The geographical conditions at different places on the earth are very different. We find that living things exist in all these diversity conditions. We when live in a certain place, we adjust to the condition there. Various types of living things have survived because of their ability to adjust themselves to the condition in their surrounding. Diversity in plants. Various types of plants are found in many places around us. Some plants like grass are short while others are tall and have a canopy. While some plants grow underwater, while some float on water, we find that some plants even grow in deserts. Moreover, we find that there is a lot of variety in same type of plant. For example, there are varieties of rice or wheat, different types of roses and mangoes of different flavors. Some plants grow even without stem, leaves or roots. These are very different from ordinary plants. Let us study this diversity among them. Plants make their own food in sunlight. Such plants are called autotrophic plants. For example, the hibiscus, pomegranate, periwinkle, etc. Some plants like funguses, loanthus, dodder use other plants for food and are said to be heterotrophic plants. Like the pitcher plant even consume insects. They are insectivorous. The structure of a plant. The structure can generally be divided into two parts. The stem, which grows above the ground, and the root, which grows below the ground surface. The stem, leaves and root are the main parts of the plant. From time to time, plants bear flowers for reproduction. Flowers get transformed into fruits. Fruits have seeds. Seeds give rise to new plants. The flower. This is the most attractive part of the plant. It is connected to the stem by a stalk. It may be long or short. A flower has typical color and shape. This flower is an important means of reproduction. The leaf. The leaf is flat. It plays an important role in the production of food. Leaves are mainly of two types, simple and compound leaf. The stem. The height, shape and size of a plant depends upon the stem. The stem carries out the function of reproduction, conduction and storage of food. In some plants it has the function of reproduction. It gives support to the other parts of the plant. Fruits. Fruits have different shapes. Fruits contain one or more seeds. The pod of beans and peas are actually fruit. The root. Roots hold the soil firmly, anchor the plant. The main function of root are to absorb and transport water and nutrition from the soil. The roots of the carrot and radish also store food. There are two types of roots, taproot and fibrous root. Need for classification of plant. Up to now, information about lakhs of plants have been collected while studying the diversity in plants. They are classified for the sake of convenience on the basis of different similarities and differences in their structure and their organs and their other characteristics. The scientist Callius Linnaeus made the first scientific classification of plants. Intentionally, it was his method to classify that was used by all. Classification of plant. We can easily notice the difference in the shape and height of a plant in our surrounding. It can easily be classified on the plant on the basis of its observation. Trees. Some plants grow tall. The stem or trunk is hard and strong. They have branches at some height above the ground. They bear flowers and fruit for many years. Such plants are called trees. Trees are tall, big and perennial. Example, they live for many years. Shrubs. Many plants grow close to the ground. They give out branches very close to the ground, but they have a thick and hard stem. The Olindia, hibiscus, lantana, coranti and rose are shrubs which may grow up to 2 or 3 meters. Herbs. Herbs grow to 1 to 1.5 meters tall. The stem of herbs are green and quite flexible as compared to those of trees and bushes. Herbs may live for a few months or up to 2 years. According to the size and height of the stem, plants can be classified into three categories: trees, shrubs and herbs. Vines. Some vines need vertical support for growing, while some others spread on the ground. Climbers like money plant have a linear roots. Have you seen the cucumber tendrils that look like a spring? Of what use they can be? Touch of the stem of any vines. What do you feel? The stem of a creeper is very flexible, soft and green. It grows rapidly with the help of support. The life cycle. The life cycle of plants like jawar, sunflower is completed in 1 year. These plants are called annuals. The life cycle of plants like the carrots, beetroot is of 2 years. They are called biennials. Shrubs like the hibiscus and olinda and trees like mango and gulmohar live for several years and bear flowers and fruit. They are called perennials. According to the period of life cycle, plants can be classified into annuals, biennials, and perennials.